Lesotho is currently grappling with a severe food security crisis caused by a historic drought linked to the El Niño weather phenomenon. In response to this growing emergency, the United Nations, that is UN, has stepped in to provide much-needed support to the country. Rina Ghelani, the Assistant Secretary General and Climate Crisis Coordinator for El Niño and La Nina, alongside Andrea Noyes from the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, that is OCHA, led a 4-day mission to assess the situation on the ground and engage with affected communities, government officials, and humanitarian partners. The drought has triggered an alarming reduction in crop yields, marking the lowest production since the 2018-2019 agricultural season. The Lesotho government declared a national food insecurity disaster in July 2024, acknowledging the urgent need for help. An estimated one-third of the population, approximately 700,000 people, are expected to face hunger in the coming months, with rural areas hit particularly hard. Over 400,000 people in rural regions are projected to experience acute hunger, while around 296,000 more in urban areas are anticipated to become food insecure as the crisis intensifies. To address this, the UN is releasing $2 million from its Central Emergency Response Fund, that is CERF, to facilitate coordinated humanitarian efforts in Lesotho. This funding will help scale up essential aid, including food and water, to the most vulnerable. However, the mission leaders also emphasized the need for long-term resilience strategies to prevent future crises. We must support vulnerable communities now, but we also need to strengthen long-term resilience, stated Ghelani during her visit. Ghelani and her team visited the drought-stricken regions of Kachas Nek and Mafeteng, meeting with local farmers and families who have been directly impacted. The distress is palpable, crops have failed, and many families are struggling to provide basic necessities, particularly food for their children. These first-hand accounts underscored the urgency of the situation. The UN's support is also aligned with Lesotho's recently launched National El Niño Response Plan, which requires around $212.9 million for full implementation. The UN is working closely with the government and other partners to close the funding gap of $112.8 million to ensure a comprehensive response to the crisis. UN Resident Coordinator Amanda Kosi Mukwashi reinforced the organization's commitment, stating, "We stand with the people of Lesotho in this time of need." This collaboration highlights the UN's ongoing efforts to bolster humanitarian coordination and help Lesotho navigate this unprecedented challenge while building stronger, more resilient systems for the future. Stay subscribed for more videos.